They are truly concerned because you continue to prosper despite their attacks over your life. They are highly concerned because every time they make out an attack against your life, you seem to get better and better. Not worse and worse, but better and better. Every time they look up at you after an attack, whatever attack this may be, whether it's a witchcraft attack, a word attack, a physical attack, slander attack, humiliation attack, whatever they chose to do to attack you, you keep getting better. You keep getting up stronger. You keep getting up wiser. You keep getting up more experienced. You keep getting up more elevated than you were before, despite all these attacks. Well, why are they going so hard to keep attacking you if you only getting better and better? Because they didn't think you was going to be better. See, they thought you were an easy target. This is the reason why the attacks was like that. They thought you were an easy target because, for one, you mind your own business. For two, you don't have a lot of people around you. You don't have a lot of friends. You barely deal with a lot of people because you're just different. Embrace your difference. And they thought you was just going to be an easy target. They thought you was going to be so easy that they were just going to take you out type easy because they underestimated your ability and who you were. They underestimated the spiritual protection that you had surrounded around your life. You have a certain level of protection around you when you're in God's will. God will make sure that you are protected because you're honoring Him. You're doing righteous things. You don't do tit for tat. You don't go seeking revenge over people that did you wrong. You try to be a good person. You try to see the good in everybody. But yet these people want to keep attacking you and who you were. And God said enough is enough. So He moved you away, and then He made you over. Made you up. Made you better than you were before. That's what God did for you. And these people are having a hard time processing who you are right now. What are you going to do? And what's going to happen to them after all these attacks they place over you? If they're bouncing off on you, all these attacks, and nothing's happening to you, but you keep getting better and better, they're like, okay, they're wondering what's going to happen to them. That energy has to go somewhere. So if it's not hitting you and if it's bouncing off you and you just keep getting better despite these attacks, that energy got to go back to them. This is what these evil people don't realize when they send attacks against innocent royal ones or chosen ones of Yah Himself. See, you are chosen by God. You ain't chosen by the world. You chosen by God. So there's a different level of standard that you're at compared to everybody else. You're at a higher standard. You're at a higher vibration. You're at a higher energy frequency because God works through you. So these attacks they sending your way, they're like, okay, if it's making this person better, what's going to happen to me? They should be very concerned. Oh yeah, they should be very concerned. Because when you send out that type of evil energy against a good person, against a person that didn't do nothing to you, and you just did it because you just wanted to, it got to go back. And they not going to like when that energy go back. You should be able to take what you dish out. But most people can't do that. They want to dish it out, but they don't want to take it back in return. Well, they can have all of that. They can have all of that they sent your way. All these attacks, all these spells, all these hexes, whatever they wanted to do, it has to go back. Because you're better than that. You're better than that. God made you to be better. The attacks were so severe that you thought you wasn't going to make it. But God protected you so you can make it. And you are making it because God was always on your side. Little did these people know, God was always on your side. because he knew you was innocent in the matter. You didn't do nothing to these people. They just want to attack you because you was you. Mad because you was a little prettier. Mad because you was a little more handsome than them. Mad because your hair was longer. Mad because your favorite color is blue. Yeah, those type of reasons. The littlest, pettiest reason of why they want to attack you. Mad because you get more attention than they do. Or they homeboy or homegirl do. Mad because you. It doesn't have to be a reason. That's my point. It really doesn't have to be a big reason. They just thought it was okay because of the evilness that was in their heart. Let these people be handled by God, because they're going to be handled. They are going to be handled. That it wasn't supposed to work on you, the attack, because you are a good person, favored by God. It's different when you favored by the world and you favored by God. When you favored by God, you got spiritual protection that people can't see. You have a certain type of protection. God said he's proud of you because you overcame it, despite what these people did. You continue to prosper and flourish despite the attacks. You basically getting better and better, like fine wine all over again. And people are like, wow, they are shocked. They are wondering, well, when are you going to fall off? When are you going to regress? That's not for you to worry about. It's not. Don't worry about what they think. Don't worry about what these people are thinking about you and what they want over your life. You just focus on what God have you doing, which is becoming better in your spirit as a person, as a royal child of God. You focus on becoming better. You don't have time to focus on other people's opinions about you and who you are. You are royal and you are beautiful. And if people can't get that, even though they sent these ugly attacks your way, then them the people that was not meant to be in your life. Not for long term, only for short term, only for that one little season. You continue to prosper and be better. The attacks did not work because they wasn't supposed to work on a person like you, a royal one like you. They wasn't supposed to work. It was only there to make you stronger in your faith. Yes. Sometimes we get attacked to see how our faith is and for our faith to increase. Your faith has increased despite all the attacks. You have more faith in God, your creator, because you know he was all you had the whole time. Your faith is high. So this is the reason why they had to attack you, because their faith was so low. Their faith wasn't like your faith. No. They don't even know what faith is, because if they knew what faith was, they wouldn't have been attacking you with those type of attacks. Whatever attack they chose to do. They didn't have no faith. They operate off fear. But you operate off faith, as you rightfully should. Faith is the evidence of things. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. That's what faith is. You can't see where you're going, but you got faith that you're going to get somewhere far by faith. You can't see God, but you have faith that he's up there. You believe and have faith that he's up there taking care of you while you're walking on this earth. That's faith. That's true faith. And most people ain't got that. This is why it's so easy for them to do work and witchcraft spells against your life and things that they shouldn't be doing, because they ain't got no faith. They faith so low, they don't even think the attack gonna go back and hit them after it bounce off you. But then they do now, though, because they realize ain't nothing happened to you. You keep getting better. So they did it for nothing. They did the attacks for nothing because they were miserable, low down, and trashy people. That's the only thing I can give them for a word is trashy. Trashy people do trashy things. So let trashy people be dealt with in a trashy way. You keep moving forward in your faith. The tax did not work because you are a royal one and because they just wasn't supposed to. And that's the prophetic message I have. Until next time, family. Bye-bye.